Hi there. My name is Millie, and welcome to my continuing journey where I seek adventure, danger, and most importantly, treasure. Will you join me on my quest as I wander these strange lands that bear no name? Are you brave enough? Right, we're gonna put this. Oh, hey, it's you! Welcome aboard! We are just about to hang our official banner to announce the Adventurers Guild's open and go on our first adventure. Are you excited as I am? I am totally excited. I even managed to get a wonderful villager to volunteer to sell maps and things for us so I don't have to be stuck behind this desk. And he was more than happy to trade us some awesome things like this white banner and a glow pattern. So we have our official banner for our guild, and I love this. It is so pretty. And I was just about to hang one outside to announce that we were open and ready to go, but I wasn't sure where to put it. I think it's gonna go... Can't reach it. Like that. Oh, too many. And one there. Yeah, how nice is that? Now we also need to put a couple down on our path to announce where we are and that we're open for business. And let's put it down over here. I think it will be a good place. And as you notice, I have gotten more of the moss in. I still need a little bit more here and there, but I am really happy with the result. And I think we have a banner here, blueberries there. So maybe we want to put another one down with our crystals. Yes, that'll be perfect. Ta-da! There, it is official now. We have our Adventurers Guild logo and things are ready for business. And as I mentioned in the last episode, we are going to start exploring all of the different biomes that are around us. And I thought we would start with some of the easiest ones that are just outside of our doorstep. So let us begin our first episode of exploring our actual tour with the Prairie Biome. So we live in a meadow, and I have mentioned a little bit about that, but the prairie is a very basic and flat biome, and if you've never played Minecraft before, you'll probably be attracted to build here because it is so flat, and it's where it's not flat, it's pretty easy to level out. Now, there are lots of mobs here, too. Mobs as in monsters. Or mobile units of... I can't remember what they actually call them. But mobs as in we have cows that can spawn. There's a cow there. We have pigs, we have chickens, we have horses and donkeys. Other things that can happen in a prairie, besides it being very flat, once in a while you'll see an occasional oak tree like that. Sometimes they will have a bee's nest on it, sometimes they won't. And there's also prairie flowers. So standard prairie flowers are your oxeye daisies, the dandelions, the cornflowers, and poppies. And then once in a while you can find some other ones like tulips and things, but those do tend to spawn more in a flower forest. So if you're just starting out, a prairie is a great place to start. And here's some of your naturally spawning pumpkins. So lots of things in a prairie, really easy to build in, nothing too surprising, and you can find these everywhere. Like, you're always going to stumble upon a prairie biome somewhere. And the awesome thing about prairies is they can spawn villages. So that village there is a prairie village. The one over on the hill over there is considered a prairie village. So lots of excellent sources of your first wood, of your first dirt, of your first vegetables, of punching grass for wheat seeds, for getting chickens, and all of that stuff. So there you have the prairie biome. I spy with my little spyglass eye the next biome. The next biome is a forest biome. In this biome, pardon me, sirs. I'm busy. Go away. Okay, before I was rudely interrupted by that raiding party, this behind me is a forest, and you will find this alongside of a lot of the prairies. Now you'll notice that the grass color turns from this little yellowy green to a little bluery green and a little bit nicer looking. You'll find oak trees here. You'll find birch trees here. You'll find cows, pigs, chickens, sheep, and wolves. Right there. And wolves can be tamed with bones. Hi, would you like to be my friend and come home with me? You would? One bone and everything? Alright, you come with us. So, wolves become tamed wolves with a bone, and then you can feed them all sorts of meats. They like steak. You like some steak? You can breed up wolves with steaks or all sorts of different kinds of meat. In the forest biome, lots of goodies. Are you an untamed wolf? Do you want to come home with me too? You do? Alright, you guys can come home with me. I'm only taking 2 of you. But it's a little bit more mountainous, maybe, but it's pretty flat. And then you have all these different kinds of tree types, and then you'll find various flowers. This is the place you'll probably come for your very first wood of the world and to get your first saplings. You'll also find on occasion some of the ruined portals, but I think those can spawn just about anywhere, and then all sorts of different kinds of flower types. And you'll have these like little pond areas. These little shallow lakes will have your clay. If I had a silk touch, I could get it in the block form as opposed to the ball form. And those you can make bricks out of. You can find sand in the bottom of these, gravel. So all the different kinds of things you'll need. And then our lovely little doggos will love to get in the water with you, and they'll get wet. If we come out, oh wow, there's a lot of puppers. All right, come on out, you two. Any day now. My favorite thing. Shaky, 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 shaky. So that is the awesome thing about dogs. And wolves, or tamed wolves like these, will fight skeletons, and they'll fight other mobs for you. So if you hit a mob that you do not like and you don't want to finish them off, like if I had just been able to tame those before our pillagers showed up, we can go like this. And then our doggos will do the rest for us. Sorry, cow. Your demonstration? Good puppies. Good puppies. Alright, so that is the forest biome. Next biome we're going to talk about is the one, of course, that our beautiful house... Hello, puppers. Our beautiful house is built on, but they come in a variety of colors and shapes. So this is a meadow. Now, the meadow that we built on is fairly small. It's, just a little mountain, and it grows dandelions primarily. This one grows poppies. So this would be what I would call a poppy meadow. And it stretches far and wide. And all around our main starter base area, there's a ton of different meadows. So there's a lot of them, and they can spawn donkeys, they can spawn cows, they can spawn all sorts of different mobs. There's some sheep over there. So there's a lot of different things that you can get in a meadow biome. And if you notice, the grass is a little bluer, or a little like calmer colored, not as yellow as in Prairie Biome. They are always going to be found at a very high elevation. So down there you can see the water level down there, and we are really high up. But it's fairly flat, just kind of like a prairie. So those are, and you can find just about every flower combination. I've found ones with the cornflowers and the alliums. I've found poppy ones. I've found yellow flowers. I've seen ones with, goodness, like all sorts of different kinds of flowers. So that would be your next biome. And then the next one, just gonna kind of look over here, is a spruce forest. This, as we are in the regular taiga, so our spruce forest, we have a taiga village. So this one is rather odd. Apparently they built up above and down in a pit. But I guess they're safe. And there we have our very first fox. So, here it is. There is our very first fox of the world. They can sort of be tamed, but they're not going to be like wolves, where they will happily follow you around. Okay, you jumped in the fire. They will just be scared of you until you tame one, and then on a tamed fox, they won't run from you, but they also won't follow you. So I don't usually do it in most games, but if you are trying to get every mob in the game, that is one you will have to get. And then if we come over here, so again, bluer grass. But when we come into the tall taiga, which it looks like this village actually borders right on a tall taiga, you start to see naturally forming mossy cobble. This is the only place in the game that it naturally forms besides a dungeon. You can also find your different ferns, and you can find them in different heights. Now, I think in the tall taiga, they're mostly these one high. And you'll find the 2 high. Oh, there's some 2 high right there. And you'll also find all of this lovely podzol. So again, you can only do that by silk touch though, otherwise it becomes regular dirt. I will fill this back in. And you'll also find mushrooms growing. But this is like, if you want to farm an absolute ton, and I don't like that creeper. Why are you over there? But why are you up in the tree? If you want to farm a lot of spruce very quickly, this is the place. There's also coarse dirt, so plenty of different kinds of supplies naturally spawning here. That's why you shouldn't climb trees. Those are your five starter different kinds of biomes. Prairie, forest, meadow, taiga, and tall taiga. So now we have clinched those, as one of my friends would say. And we need to go on the hunt for the next one and see if we can get all of the biomes under our belt. And I did find the journeying the Adventure Time, discover every biome. So I have found 41 so far. So that means I do need 11 more. So we do have to at least traipse along 11 more somewhere. I wish it would give you a list of which ones you've already been to, because it doesn't. So we're going to have to figure out which ones we haven't been to. This will at least make sure that we have documented the first 5, and then we will go from there. So, from my puppers and I will see you guys next week. These will be shorter videos as we try to find all of these biomes and document them, so we know where they are in this world. That is the important thing. Fantastic. So let's keep going, and I will see you next week for our next 5 biomes. Bye, guys!